How Michael Jordan blows his billions. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest basketballers that has ever lived. He is considered a god amongst men, and not many people can achieve the feats that he has achieved. He is the only person with the trademark initials MJ, after music legend Michael Jackson. In fact, his jersey number 23 is reserved for only the best, and is being worn by stars like LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and has been retired by the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat. Yes, he's that much of a legend. He was very instrumental in bringing the NBA to light in the 1990s and had a very impressive career, embellished with dozens of trophies and awards, including 6 NBA Finals MVP with 6 NBA championships, 14 NBA All-Star Game selection, greatest North American athlete of the 20th century, and a member of the FIBA Hall of Fame in 2015. His list is an endless one, and we could spend a whole day looking at it. Today, however, we are going to be taking a look at how he spends his massive $1.65 billion fortune. For someone with such extravagant spending habits and super luxurious tastes, this list is going to be pretty stocked. You might want to take a seat for this one. Wagering. No, he doesn't have a gambling problem, but Michael is a super competitive human and also pretty confident in his abilities, so much so that he would literally bet on anything or accept any bet from his opponent. One time, he accepted a bet from the American basketballer Chris Paul that his entire basketball camp gets free Jordans if he, Michael, missed 3 shots. Of course, he didn't miss any and even scored with his eyes closed. Another time, he bet $100,000 on rock, paper, scissors. Like I said, anything. Jewellery. Out of his massive billion-dollar fortune, Michael splashes a whole load of it on jewelry alone and has a collection worth over $1 million, most of which are super expensive watches. Some of these watches would buy a high-end Aston Martin or even a Range Rover with enough to spare. His most expensive is a rare $230,000 Urwick UR203, a watch that isn't seen on the hands of many celebrities, no matter how rich. He has been spotted with other models including UR103, 202, and 202S. He also has a Ulysses Nardin Sonata that costs $32,000, a custom-made rose gold Richard Mille RM032 that costs $125,000, and a limited edition gold Pilot timepiece. He is not without his fair share of Rolexes and has the Rolex Day-Date Rolex GMT Master and Datejust Platinum Rolex Daytona, the first of its kind. Aside from these, he has a ring for every NBA championship title, totaling 6, and let's not forget trademark golden hoop earrings. Golf course. Just before he started his illustrious career in the NBA, his roommate Scottie Pippen introduced him to the game for fine gentlemen, and Michael has come to love golf since. Aside from his career, he devoted a chunk of his time to golf and has become a sensation amongst his peers. He has played with the likes of Rick Fowler, Justin Thomas, Keegan Bradley, and the golf icon Tiger Woods. His slight impatience and competitive nature made his use of public golf courses a frustrating one, since other people always got in his way, which led him to buy his own golf course. Located in South Florida, this 223-acre property cost him $15 million and is set to open in 2019. It is called The Grove XXIII, the Roman numeral for 23, and you already know why. It has a private club with less than 100 members and a 9,800 square feet modern clubhouse. Can't stand the crowd? Buy yourself a city. Sports franchise. This sports legend didn't retire and end his career in the NBA. No, he just shifted from the active front lines to the more tactical sidelines. Now he devotes most of his time and efforts to coaching and mentoring players of the Charlotte Hornets, an NBA outfit. In 2018, he bought the Charlotte Hornets for $275 million, a huge price at the time for a team that weren't exactly top tier. Today, they are an awesome team and are worth an astounding $1.5 billion, with Michael owning 97% of the stakes. They haven't won any major league titles yet, but it takes just one player to change everything, and MJ would leave no stone unturned. He once stated that a championship title from his team would be worth more than any of his 6 titles he won during his career. He also chipped in $5 million for stakes in the Miami Marlins, a top-flight baseball team. He has made more than $1 billion from royalties paid to him by Nike for using his name, number, and Air Jordan logo on their franchise, making it one of the biggest shoe deals in NBA, if not the biggest. Cars. And now for the stuff we've all been waiting for. The cars. For every celebrity, there are a few things we are interested in, and one of them is their car collection, and Michael certainly didn't disappoint us. He has a car collection worth millions of dollars that would definitely blow your mind. First on his list of cars is the luxurious Aston Martin DB9. It is a $200,000 car that carries a 5.9-liter V12 engine. It produces 470 horsepower and has a top speed of 186 miles per hour. It never goes wrong with Aston Martin. Another exquisite beauty in his garage is the Porsche 911 Turbo. Porsche is known for being a brand of elegant sports cars that take you on high-speed trips in style and luxury. The 911 Turbo hits the road at a massive 640 miles per hour, even with its small size, with top speeds of over 200 miles per hour. He has also been seen in the Porsche 930, 964, and 993. What's a collection without a Ferrari? He has a beautiful Ferrari 550 Maranello that inspired the Jordan 14 shoe design. It is an exquisite car that has a 5.5-liter V12 engine under its hood that produces 458 horsepower and has a top speed of 199 miles per hour. It costs him about $200,000 only. He has also been spotted in a Range Rover and Corvettes C5, C4, and ZR1. Yacht. Like most of the world's billionaires, and Moana, apparently, the sea calls to them. And here's what they do. They reply with luxurious multi-million-dollar yachts that would impress even the sea god himself. In January 2019, MJ pulled up in a massive luxurious $80 million super yacht off the coast of St. Barth's. The yacht is 230 feet long and has a cruising speed of 30 knots and a top speed of 40, with power of just under 3,000 horsepower. It has 8 cabins, a dining room, a well-equipped gym, a jacuzzi on deck, a dining room, and even a full-sized basketball court. It is equipped with cutting-edge tech, including a high-end audio-visual system and satellite. Although speculations about his ownership of this yacht have risen over time, it does come with a hefty maintenance fee of $850,000 weekly and requires a full-time onboard crew. He also has an 80-foot Viking sport fishing yacht called the Catch 23. You can guess where the 23 comes from. It has made its first appearance in 2019 at the White Marlin Open in Ocean City. Its hull has MJ's own custom design and costs about $8 million. It can accommodate up to 10 guests and has a top speed of 48 miles per hour. Private jet. A billionaire businessman doesn't have to spend his precious time on ground, navigating through frustrating traffic in the sweltering heat or pouring rain. A private jet is really not a bad idea. His ticket to the Billionaires Club is a super expensive luxurious Gulfstream G4 with registration number N236MJ. You know where the 23 comes from already, and the 6 stands for the number of championships won. It has a base price of $36 million, and that was before he did a complete makeover. It has custom Rolls-Royce engines and can accommodate up to 19 people. The makeover consisted of interior decors and his custom design on its exterior and the Air Jordan logo on its tail. This shot the price up to almost $100 million. So the next time you see a jet with elephant skin design, you could just holla at MJ real quick. Houses. Every rich person, millionaire or billionaire invests a huge sum in houses and real estate, and MJ doesn't lag behind. He owns 4 multi-million-dollar houses, 2 in North Carolina and 1 in Utah and Illinois. His Utah property is a 10,000 square foot home worth $7.5 million and has 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. He has a $2.8 million lakefront home in North Carolina and a 7,000 square foot condo in North Carolina that covers the entire 7th floor. But the most expensive is his highly customized 32,000 square foot mansion in the Highland Park area of Chicago. It has an infinity pool with a grass island in the middle and full-size tennis court sitting on 52,000 square feet expanse of land stretching over 7.39 acres of land. This house has 9 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms, and several sitting rooms and a cigar room. As you'd expect, there's a full-size basketball court with his Air Jordan logo right in the middle. It is highly customized with original set of doors from the Playboy Mansion in Chicago, a massive gate with the number 23, and even a metal table riddled with exactly 32,292 holes. 1 hole for each point he scored in the NBA. Talk about a tasteful, vain man. Philanthropy. Michael came from very humble roots and seizes every chance he gets to give back to society, both personally and through his position as chairman of the Charlotte Hornets. He has donated over $30 million to various causes, including health causes and hurricane relief. This also includes a $5 million donation to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Through the Charlotte Hornets, he has given away over $3 million for illiteracy, hunger, and poverty alleviation. He is interested in the military too, and has given to support its cause. He is actively involved in events like Cornucopia, which provides Thanksgiving meals to 1,000 families in need, and Day of Service that provides shelter and support services to the less privileged in Charlotte. If we're going to list all of his philanthropic activities, this video is going to be hours long, and that's how generous MJ is. Way to go, big man. It is pretty evident that MJ indulges in lots of luxury and is totally living the good life. While he gives back to the society, I see no better way to live a life. This is the end of our video. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Give a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. Until next time, ciao!